Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in to this bi-weekly video with the President. And I'm glad to have with us today Dean Ryan Adams from the College of Engineering and Mines. Ryan, good to see you.
It's great to be here.
And Dean Brad Rundquist from the College of Arts and Sciences. Brad, awesome to have you here.
Thank you, great to be here.
And they're matching with their ties today. Thanks for your wardrobe choices. It's fantastic. The reason that's significant is there's great unity and opportunity between both of their colleges. And today we're going to talk about our work on campus about STEM, which is science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. And so we have a lot of work going on across the campus about STEM. And so Ryan, I'll start with you. What is STEM specifically beyond what the words I just said?
Sure. So STEM really looks like a consolidation of common topics, right? So you have science, technology, engineering, mathematics. Engineers work with scientists. We use mathematics and we work with mathematicians, and we employ technology to develop techniques, processes, and procedures and other things that benefit society, that provide value.
Yeah, nice. And Brad, so from a education standpoint, STEM education, what's the importance of STEM education to the College of Arts and Sciences?
Well, sure. I think the short answer to that is it's about discovery and development of products to solve human problems. But beyond that, I think it's part of a holistic. So our vision or our mission in the College of Arts and Sciences is to provide a holistic educational experience to our students. And so by combining STEM with things like humanities, fine arts, social sciences, we provide students with broad-based education, broad-based skills like critical thinking, problem solving that are so important to their lives and so important to the needs of the workplace.
Nice. And we celebrated the impact of STEM and our new STEM complex at homecoming, and great thanks to the many donors and the state legislature who have contributed so nicely to make the first phase of STEM happen, and we're now doing all the work to create the second phase as well. Ryan, what will this development do for your college, College of Engineering and Mines?
Oh goodness, so there's really two different ways that this new building and this new complex will help us. The first is already happening, and what that really is that the state legislature, our corporate partners, and our friends and other private donors have all come together to show their support for our students and the activities that we do. So that is a huge benefit by itself. The second thing that it'll do is it'll provide us with some world-class resources, some world-class facilities, and as we've discussed, an opportunity for our students to cross those disciplinary boundaries. One of the things that we've learned more and more recently, and it's becoming more and more important over the years, is for our students to learn how to communicate with people that don't necessarily think like they do. And if we don't ever give our students an opportunity to interact with people that think a little bit differently, whether it's chemists or mathematicians or physicists, we are missing an opportunity. So it's very, very important for us to get that mixing so that our students learn how to interact across those traditional disciplinary boundaries, and as I say, communicate effectively with people that think a little differently.
Fantastic, great insights. And to build upon that, Brad, you can't put too much description in a building itself, right? It's a building, but there's some special things that will happen. In particular, our hope is that boundaries between engineering and science will be broken down. Can you comment on how that's going to happen with this new STEM complex?
Yeah, sure. That's something that's really exciting about this building. The barriers between science and engineering really are our own doing, where we've developed departments separate from one another, colleges separate from one another. And there's a lot of success that's happened interdisciplinary already, but we're going to enhance that by bringing together faculty, staff, and students together under one roof, and have them work together, collaborate, communicate, and just see what happens.
Yeah, fantastic. And there's plenty of examples too, right? Where shared spaces will happen, like between chemistry and chemical engineering, and some great affinity between the departments.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, and then Ryan, any sense of how many students are actually going to pass through the doors of the new STEM facility?
It's a great question. So we admit approximately 700 new students every year now. That's going to increase over the next several years. And so we're expecting somewhere over the next 10 years, we will have somewhere on the order of 10 or 15,000 students go through this building. So over the life of the building, you can sort of extrapolate that over the subsequent decades. Large number of students. It's going to be a great benefit for us.
So a huge impact, of course.
Huge.
And of course, one of our primary functions as a university is to prepare our students for the workforce, and to have that many who pass through, undoubtedly an impact on the workforce. Brad, can you comment about the workforce implications out of the College of Arts and Sciences?
Yeah, that's something we're excited about, bringing together students in this building, exploring the interdisciplinary connections, simulating that real-world experience of working together across disciplinary boundaries, I think is going to really affect the workforce here.
And then the accessibility of the building to industry partners will be one of the prime functions, right? Its location is great, next to the parking ramp is great, and I know that industry partners will play a huge role in the education that we have within the building. Ryan, any additional thoughts on the workforce piece?
So as I said before, the donors, many of our donors are our corporate partners. Many of them have already expressed a very strong desire to see this happen, and many of them have expressed a very, very strong desire to work with our students while they're students so that they can then roll into the workforce and strengthen the workforce right here in North Dakota.
Fantastic. Gentlemen, thank you so much for sharing your thoughts on this important new facility on our campus, our STEM complex, and it's going to be a mainstay. As you said, huge flow of students and faculty and staff through that building. It's really going to be a powerhouse for our University of North Dakota. Thanks for being here. And if you're interested in more information, you can go to und.edu and search on STEM, and you'll get all the information about this amazing project. And then in addition, UND Today will have a special issue on the STEM complex on October 30th. So stay tuned to that one as well. Thanks everybody for tuning in, and we'll see you soon.